Okay, this video is for navigating to our files. Okay, so where do we find these planograms? Well, you would go to the upper left-hand corner of your SPP and then hit File, and then you will hit Open, and then finally you will hit Browse, and that will open up another dialog box. But before we get to that, I just kind of wanted to point out the section that has pinned, and I've pinned a couple of files that I use all the time that will contain like all of our Anheuser-Busch products, and then another file that contains all of our competitor products. I use those every day, so it makes sense to pin something so I don't have to keep trying to find it. Below that is projects, and these are your most recent used planogram. So if you closed it out, it should be right there and you can get back to it pretty easy. Next is the layout folder, and those are the layouts. Sometimes you'll design your own printing layouts, and they will be right there so you can open them up quickly if you needed to. And then below that are tables, and those are, again, the most frequently opened tables that we have used. So that. Okay, so the last folder I was in when I saved something was Route 302. So that's why it's automatically popped up for me. But we'll go back to the beginning and we'll click on desktop. And then we'll find, for us, it's Tulsa Shortcut. We created a Tulsa Shortcut in everybody's computer. Oklahoma City will probably have an OKC shortcut. There's different ways to find how to get to these folders, but this was the easiest way. So we'll go with that direction. So click on that, and then it'll open up another area where it has 12 different folders that we can choose from. But to get to our planograms, we'll hit number 4, planograms, and then we'll hit current to get to our current files. And then in that current file, we have chains, which will be Dollar Generals, Reese's, Walmart's, Walgreens, etc. And then you'll have by route, and that'll have usually all the independents will be there. So Route 301 and all that reps independent accounts should be located within that. I just wanted to also point out, if you can see on that top right-hand picture, there's an up arrow. You can use that up arrow to go to the section right before that. So right before Tulsa will be where Oklahoma City and Tulsa is located. So I can just hit that up arrow and get to Oklahoma City's files from here. In this next section, we're going to talk a little bit about some file details here. So whenever you got to the planograms, so you have the original, current, weekly submissions and everything like that. So the original has, again, old files. The current, again, is chain and route. Weekly submission, this is where we save a copy of our updated planograms. We save one in the current route folder, or let's say it could have been a chain. Find the right folder that it goes into, and then we also save into the weekly submissions. Then you have the SSE proposals. That's where we will find the original that the MDC updated, and we'll save a proposal within those folders as well. Then you got the chain resets, and that's when we receive new files from, let's say it was Dollar General updated all their planograms. We save the whole file in there, and then the MDC crew, they go through and cleanse the data and get it ready for submission, and also put into the correct folders. Thank you for your time.